guys, how's it going? It's Rachel. Today I'm making this, I don't really know what the name of it is, but it's made out of these folders, these file folder things. And I'm just I cut it in half and now I'm folding it. I got this idea from a YouTuber, and so I'll link all of her information down below, and I'll link the video in which she did the tutorial for this. So make sure you go check that out because she explains it in very good detail. So go check that out. It was actually kind of a fun form to do. I actually really liked it. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. So yeah, go check out her tutorial because she made a really awesome flip book. So yeah, like I said, I cut the folder in half and then I folded both of the sides in, one of them going to the center and one of them not all the way. And I'm just putting paper on each of the sides. I'm using a lot of Maggie Holmes paper, some Chasing Dreams and some Gather. And basically I just put adhesive on each of the sides, put the paper down, and then cut around. That's what I found the easiest to me, and just did lots of different kinds of patterns. So yeah, this part's kind of boring, but you kind of get the idea. I'm just placing each paper in different spots and kind of doing different kinds of paper in different colors, but still all coordinating at the same time. Trying to use up a lot of my paper. When you get a paper pad that has 48 papers, comes with that's a lot of papers. And then you use one and you have scraps and they're just laying around. So I try so hard to use up as many scraps as I can. So this is going to be where my pocket is, and I just put a little one there, but then I realized it needed to reach further down because you could still see part of it poking out. So that paper didn't work out, but that's okay. I find something else and I try that, but then that's too small still. And then I tried this paper, but there wasn't anything that would work. And then I think this one worked out well. So I'm just going to cut around it. And then I'm going to make that piece into a pocket. I'm going to put glue on the sides, and then I actually do later on, you'll see, I end up stapling the sides because it kept coming undone and I still had a lot more to do, so I was moving it around a lot. So I didn't make time, I guess you could say, for me to let it dry. So yeah, now I'm stapling the sides. I'm like, this is just easier, gives a different look to it, whatever. And I'm kind of folding it different ways, flipping it over, seeing which way I like it, because really you could do it in any direction. It doesn't really, there's no right or wrong way to do it, which is what I love about flipbooks. There's no right or wrong way. So I'm just going to put that as the back paper, and then I just have one more to go. I like to do them all with different pattern papers. I thought that was fun. And like I said, it helps you use up a lot of your stash, which is always good. So I think that's the last of it then. Just got to attempt to cut a straight line, which I didn't do. So I take some washi tape and I put it down the sides, which you'll see in a minute. But now I'm going to start with decorating the front cover. And that chipboard is obviously from the Gather collection by Maggie Holmes. And I'm using a lot of the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection that you'll see here. That sticker, that yellow sticker at the top is Maggie Holmes Carousel. And then that, oh my goodness, what is it called? That wheel thing, what is it called? Oh my gosh, it's going to come to me. It'll come to me. Anyway, a lot of this is very carousel and carnival themed. So, you work with it. It's still really cute. That's the thing. It's so cute, but it's like, does it make sense if I put this carousel here or this giant giraffe or a ticket booth? Not really, but you can kind of make it work because it's such a cute collection. And I put all my Maggie Holmes stuff together, so I kind of I don't know, I kind of work with it, and yeah, don't use all of one collection. I kind of mix collections together, and yeah. So I put that little carousel piece there, and that love, and that says "Why Hello, My Dear" is from the Bloom collection by Maggie Holmes. And of course, I'm just putting little clusters here and there of enamel dots and stickers and all that fun stuff. And I think here I'm going to make an envelope using my We Are Memory Keepers punch board. I just got to cut out the right size piece. And yep, I'm using my fuse tool ruler because I can't find the stick thing, the bone folder thing. So don't mind that. But it did the job, so no big deal. I'm going to put that envelope right there with a doily behind it and adhere that all down. And then I'm going to use this ticket because sometimes I just don't really know what to do with tickets. But with Happy Mail, it's not really any specific theme like scrapbooking would be if you're scrapbooking a certain picture. Oh, now here you can see that I use the washi tape kind of mostly just for looks because the paper wasn't cut perfectly straight. So then you don't really see the looks and then, or the part that I messed up on, and then it looks kind of more handmade. You know, on the older versions of the Flipbooks, we would just like cut 6x6 papers and then tape them all together. Now we've progressed a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I still do that occasionally, but just that we've thought of different ways to make it stronger, make the paper stronger. With this swan paper, I'm going to make a little pocket. So I'm going to use my circle punch to make that little indent and make a pocket. And sorry, I was kind of talking through this part. On the pocket on the right, I did just like a little cluster there just for decoration. And I'm going to decorate here a little bit too with that carnival piece of ephemera, another ticket, little bow, and of course some enamel dots. I wanted to bring more of the black in because there's a lot of black on the left-hand side. So I'm just kind of going to fill it with a few things so you can get an idea of what it would look like when it's filled, and then it kind of just looks more complete when I start filling it up. When I decide who it's going to, I'll fill it more with what I think they would like, what that specific person would like, but this is just kind of a starting off point. I'm going to punch out a tab. I don't think I end up using it, and it's funny because if you see in the top right-hand corner, I already had a tab punched out with that same paper that I could have just used, but that's okay. Anyway, so here is the flipbook. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the process and are feeling inspired to create some lovely mail for some friends. Let me know what you think of this and if you liked this style of flipbook. I definitely had a lot of fun doing it this way. It's sometimes it's hard to get your mojo, but this one I found went pretty smooth, so that's always a good thing. Put in the comments below some ideas and inspiration from me because I love to see that, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!